Mm. Woohoo. Okay, Judy.
All
Hopefully.
righty. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for being here for the awards presentation for the 29th Woods Hole Film Festival. My name is Judy Laster, Festival Director, and with me today are John Gamache, Associate Festival Director, Hortense Gerardo, who is in charge of the screenwriting competition and a board member, and Hannah Garfield, who's pulling all the levers behind the scene. This, as most of you probably know, is our first virtual Woods Hole Film Festival and our first virtual award ceremony. So thank you very much for joining us for it today. We hope this festival originally was intended to happen as a live and in-person event. Normally the Woods Hole Film Festival takes place over 8 days in Woods Hole, Massachusetts, with thousands of people, hundreds of filmmakers, energy in the air, electricity in the screenings. And obviously the pandemic changed everything for everybody, sort of the middle to end of March. And at that point, we had to decide whether or not we were going to have a festival, push it back, or have it a different way. And so we decided that we didn't want to change what we do to the extent that we didn't have to, but we were going to have to change how we did what we do. And so we had about 2 months to figure out how to present a virtual festival that closely resembled the traditional Woods Hole Film Festival that we usually have every year. And so before we get started with anything, I just want to say that it was an amazing experience working with a group of people who helped make this possible. So many people were involved, and everybody who was involved was so dedicated and worked pretty much round the clock to make this happen. Although it may have seemed like it was just another festival, it really wasn't. There was nothing off the shelf about it. There was nothing that was normal except for everything about the festival that had to do with the films, the filmmakers, the screenwriters, and the people involved. And so, you know, hosting the virtual event is one thing, but we couldn't actually do anything that we do without the filmmakers, the screenwriters, and the community of people that support us. And so before we get started, you know, I know giving awards is something that is very important in this world. However, personally, I feel like I just want to say a big thank you to all the filmmakers, all the screenwriters, everybody who works in the creative community, because you're the people who keep hope alive. And you're the ones who bring the stories to the screen that wouldn't otherwise be there. And so it was really a great honor this year that you were willing to trust us, to stick with us, and to participate. And I think, you know, because of that, because everybody had such a great attitude, we had such great films, it ended up being a really wonderful experience for everybody. Hopefully we'll be back in person next year for the 30th, but even if we're not, even if we are, we will probably do some version of a virtual festival going forward in addition to a live festival, because one of the things that we realized is that you know, it's just not everyone can be here. And so we can expand our community, expand our audience, expand the scope of filmmakers who can participate by including a virtual experience. So to every filmmaker, every screenwriter, I just really want to say, I think we all say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. All right, so let's get started. John? All righty. So as you all know, the Woods Hole Film Festival started out as an 8-day event. We normally are an 8-day event. But this year, because of the virtual nature of the festival, all of a sudden we realized, we can actually go a little longer. So we added a few days onto the end. So took place from July 25th through August 3rd. And, it gives us food for thought for the future about how to do this, whether or not we're going to be longer, whether we're going to stick with 8 days. But this was a great opportunity. So it was an 8-day festival. Actually, the festival itself started the week before. And we have some fun facts to sort of point that out. John, yeah. So as I just said, this is our first ever 10-day Woods Hole Film Festival. Mind you, we started out 29 years ago as a 1-day, 1-hour event. It was a little bit easier. Okay, next fun fact, please. We screened 187 films from 25 countries and 7 continents. And as we just want to make sure everyone knows that's all of the continents that we have so far in this world. We hosted 28 live morning filmmaker chats that included 225 filmmakers, cast, crew, and special guests. We had 58 live Q&As, panels, and workshops with more than 100 filmmakers and special guests participating in all of those as well. And none of this would be possible without the people who support us. We have many different people, organizations, businesses that support us. And so I'd just like to take a minute to thank our sponsors. And this year's sponsors include Jim's Clam Shack, right in the mouth of Falmouth Harbor, ABS Payroll, Kilkee Castle in Ireland, Final Draft, a cast and crew company, Bank of Woods Hole, the Martha's Vineyard Savings Bank. And we have our grant funders, the Falmouth Fund of the Cape Cod Foundation, the Woods Hole Foundation, Mass Cultural Council, Cape Cod 5, and the Mass Festivals Fund of the Mass Cultural Council. And then Women in Film and Video New England, MVY Radio, WBUR in Boston, Cape Cod Life Publications, media sponsors. And then this whole panoply of sponsors that also is so important to us. And I hope that you'll take some time to read their names, to also understand that nothing that we do can happen without the support of everyone who helps to make this possible. And of course, we have prizes that we give out, and our prize sponsors this year include Vinca Jarrett, attorney at law, Boston Casting, Boris Effects, Final Draft, and Evan Hayes, producer and filmmaker. And we want to give special thanks to one of our longtime sponsors, Nobska Farms. They have just been amazing, supportive, a local company, really started right here in Woods Hole. They make incredible hot sauce, but they've decided to turn it over to someone else. And we hope that the business will stay with us as a sponsor, but we would just like to say thank you to Rooster and Marianne. And right in the middle there is Sam Bush. And we love Sam. We showed a film about him several years ago. It's the kind of thing we love to do at the festival, is have musicians come. He's an incredible musician, and really make the festival electric. So thank you to Nobska Farms. And of course, the staff who works incredibly hard year round to really make this happen. It might seem like an 8-day event isn't a big thing to produce, but really it takes every single day of the year to make it possible. So staff includes Eric Vollweiler, who helps us get sponsors. Greg Sandberg, who's our website designer, and I don't think he works for The Simpsons, but I'm not quite sure, maybe he does. Ellen Gittleman, who's our publicist. She helps get the word out about all the amazing films and filmmakers. Kathy Ingersoll, she works on sponsorship, and she's so nice. We put her picture in twice. Frank Kaufman, who is a programmer for the festival. We love Frank. Ann O'Brien is our grant writer. She's been writing grants for us for a really long time. Thank you, Ann. Sean Volk, who came to us new this year as a programmer at large and hosting filmmaker chats from Fargo, North Dakota. Jane Julian, documentary programmer. Jane has been part of the festival for the past few years. She's an amazing documentary programmer, and we're just so thrilled that she's part of the team. Janai Corbin is also a programmer and a screenplay reader. She does an amazing job. She's one of the most thorough and insightful people that I know. Thank you, Janai. Hortense Gerardo. Hortense is on the board. She is also in charge of the screenwriting competition, and she herself is a force of nature as a filmmaker, an anthropologist, a scientist, and really helps us broaden our scope. Thank you, Hortense. Mike Schonbacher, who helps us do a lot of our projection and tech stuff. This year, he helped out hosting a lot of the Zoom chats that we had. Thank you, Mike. Chris Hughes Craig is our photographer, merchandise manager, all-round film festival mom. She is one of the most hardworking and fun people at the festival and really helps us keep a good sense of humor throughout the whole thing. Hannah Garfield. Hannah started out as an intern a few years ago, then became our submissions coordinator, filmmaker relations coordinator, and this year was also a shorts programmer. Hannah Garfield. Jay Sheehan, a board member of the Woods Hole Film Festival, this year helped out with our Zoom hosting and also gave a workshop. He is an audio expert, and so his workshop was on immersive audio technology. I don't have any idea what that means. Lillian Kazanis is our director of operations. This year, normally she's in charge of all our incredible volunteers and all our venues. This year, without any of that, it was a different kind of festival for her, for sure. But she really helped us to do our here live from Woods Hole. She's hanging out the window because that's how we get things down to people with our fishing rod. And she was also our customer service manager. Lillian. John Gamache. He is the associate festival director, the all-around utility player, as he likes to call himself. You know, I can't really say enough about what he does and how he does it. It's all amazing, and the whole look and feel of the festival happens because he's been able to figure out how to make this technology work. And that's me, hopefully. Yeah, that's me, Judy Laster, the festival founder and director. And I'm the person who tries to keep the trains running and keep this ship moving in the right direction. So this year, because we were online, because we were virtual, you know, we decided that this was actually an opportunity for us to go a little bit deeper with the conversations that we have with our filmmakers. And so we had so many short films that we decided we were going to have filmmaker chats. And so the week before the festival, we started with 2 daily filmmaker chats, and they were hosted by Alicia Orsini is one of our board members. She is also the president of Women in Film and Video New England. She also works at a local public radio station, WCAI. Alicia does an amazing job as a host. Thank you, Alicia. Tim Miller, former editor and all-around film guy, film critic at the Cape Cod Times. He is an amazing font of knowledge about film. He lives and eats and reads it. He was a filmmaker chat host this year and did an amazing job. Steve Young was also a chat host this year. He came to us a couple of years ago. We showed a film that he was in called Bathtubs Over Broadway. Then he came back last year and did a workshop. And that's sometimes the problem when people come here and we like them, we make them stick around. He did a great job hosting filmmaker chats this year. And every festival, we have a number of special guests. So each year we have a filmmaker in residence, and a filmmaker in residence is generally a person who has a body of work that has been recognized for excellence by their peers and in the general sector. And Laura Nix was our filmmaker in residence this year. She did an amazing job over the festival week with her masterclass, her panel discussions, just giving us insight into documentary filmmaking. She is a Peabody Award winner and also an Academy Award nominee. And we just loved having her as our filmmaker in residence this year. Patrick Smith, also an amazing animator, has an incredible body of work that has been recognized many places. Patrick was a filmmaker in residence and did an incredible animation workshop. Thank you, Patrick. John Edgington, he started out again as a filmmaker at the festival and then has been back with us for the past few years doing workshops around documentary films, what to do if you get stuck. We sort of gave him the name as the Doc Doctor. And so now he comes back every year, talks about documentary films, how, gives filmmakers some great advice and helps filmmakers in need of ways to move forward with their own projects. Thank you, John. Mark Stolaroff, again, a producer extraordinaire. He came to us a couple of years ago with a film that won Best of the Fest. And this year he came back as a producer and also gave a great workshop for filmmakers about how to strategize in this new virtual era. Thank you, Mark. Evan Hodges was the musical force behind one of our award-winning films a couple of years ago. And this year he came back and gave a masterclass about music in film. Thank you, Evan. And Doug Rowland, he was a filmmaker this year. He's also a festival alum, and he created this whole other opportunity to connect his film with a much broader world that we participated in co-presenting the Feeling Through experience. Thank you, Doug, for doing that and for including us in it. And in addition to all the individual special guests, each year we have panel discussions, and our Film and Science Initiative, under the auspices of that, every year we have a panel, a film and science panel. And this year we had two different sets of panelists come and speak about how to take complex scientific issues and represent them in a 90-minute film, both accurately and making an interesting film at the same time. So the first panel included Jeff Orlowski, Larissa Rhodes, Andre Fenton, and that panel was a discussion about a film that has yet to come out. It'll come out, I think, in Netflix this fall, The Social Dilemma. And after them, Laura Nix, Beth Murphy, Daniel Faber, and Sochi Roman talked about the films that they've each been working on, which are in the climate change and environmental sector. It was a great panel. We will post it online. Another panel that we offered was one that Laura put together, Creating Meaningful Impact campaign that really focuses on documentary film. So that panel included Laura Nix, Atsuko Quirk, Debbie Lee Cohen, and Dr. Sandra Steingraber, talking about when you have a documentary film that's issue-oriented and you are putting your impact campaign together. How do you do that? When do you do that? And what role does the impact campaign have in the life of the film? Then this year we had this amazing film, which was our closing night film called The Reunited States. And that film is going to be a very important, we hope, game changer film. And so we developed a case study around that film, which is that this is a film, a documentary film that was adapted from a book. And so the case study really looked at, how do you take a film that has broad social and societal implications and is already the subject of a book, and then turn that into a meaningful documentary. So we were fortunate to have the director, Ben Reiki, Mark Gerzon, the book's author, Joan Blades, True Pettigrew, John Wood Jr., and Pierce Godwin as part of that case study. Every festival, we also include music, and normally the music happens at the live parties that we have during the festival. But this year, because we couldn't have those parties in person, we had to figure out a way to make that happen. And fortunately, we have really talented musicians right here on Cape Cod in New England. And so we were able to work closely with them and present their music. And that's something that we do every year. We love music. We think music and film go together incredibly well. So our opening night film musician was Monica Rizzio. And next up was Kim Moberg and the Jitters. They are probably one of the first pandemic all internet bands. Crooked Coast, who debuted their brand new video with us, a band from right here in Woods Hole. And James Montgomery and blues legend James Montgomery with Steve Restaino closed out the festival. All of these musicians I know would love to work with all of the filmmakers, and so hopefully we'll be seeing some of their music in film as time goes on. All right, now we get to the awards. So we give 3 kinds of awards at the festival. We give jury awards, we give audience awards, and we give Director's Choice Awards. And so we are going to start with the Director's Choice Awards. The Director Choice Award for Best Cinematography for a Short Documentary goes to Chris Nam from Lessons from Jeju. I don't know if anyone from the film or if Chris is here. All right, let's move on. Best cinematography for a short narrative. And the winner is Zeta Spiraki from My Other Suit is Human. Not sure if anyone from the film is on this. We can come back. Best cinematography for a documentary feature, and the winner is Ton von Zandvoort from Sheep Hero. I know that he was kind of a one-man band on that film, and the cinematography is incredible. Ton, if you're here, please let us know. Ton, would you like to, I think we're getting him online. Ton, I believe you're muted.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I cannot. I'm in bed watching it, but I'm just watching it, and I'm really happy. So thank you so much. And yeah, my girlfriend is sleeping next to me, so I have to be quiet. But thank you, really great.
Well, thank you, and we were thrilled to have the film here. And you know, as we discussed in the filmmaker chat, you worked so hard on this, and it really showed. And so we're thrilled to be able to recognize the cinematography in this film. But
yeah, thank you. I'm really surprised. So okay,
thank you.
I will watch it. Continue. Okay.
Yeah. Bye bye. All right, and next we move on to Best Cinematography for a Narrative Feature. And the award goes to Chris Hirschhauser for Toprak. Do we know if Chris is here or anyone from Toprak? All right, I think we can move on. It's an amazing and beautiful film. We also recognize New England filmmakers because we started out really as a film festival focused on trying to give opportunities to New England filmmakers. And we try and remain true to those roots when we can. So this year's Emerging New England Filmmaker Award goes to Megan Lubetkin for the film Divergent Warmth, which is a short film. Congratulations to Megan. And the Emerging Documentary Filmmaker goes to Carla Murty from the film The Place That Makes Us, formerly known as Youngstown, USA. Congratulations to Carla. The Emerging Narrative Filmmaker Award goes to Sevgi Hirschhauser from Toprak. Congratulations. All right, and the Best Acting Award for a short film, adult in a short film, the award goes to Bethany Blake from My Other Suit is Human. And the best acting in a feature film, an adult acting in a feature film is Numan Sakir from Toprak. Best acting in a short film, a youth in a short film, the award goes to Sasha Watson Lobo from Mousy. And best acting for youth in a feature film goes to Mert Dinser for Zorro's Solo. Is anyone here from Zorro's Solo? Best ensemble cast goes to Thank You Five. Is anyone here from Thank You Five? Yes, Thank You Five is here, and then we're actually going to go back and bring up Toprak as well. But first, Thank You Five. Reed.
Hi, yeah, actually it's Reed.
He just
Sorry.
muted himself.
Can you guys hear us?
Yes.
Aha, yes. Thank you so much. This is both Reed and Mike. We're here.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Doing well.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. Actually, we're thrilled because obviously we share this award with all of our actors. These were just friends that we've gathered over the years in Chicago, and we had such a great time working on this film together. And I'm just so proud of everybody. I think we all came together and made something really cool, and everybody kind of had their chance. So as a director, I just am so pleased to win this particular award.
Well, congratulations. This is actually the second year we've given the Ensemble Cast Award. And, you know, I think it's a meaningful award because no film, except if it's a, you know, monologue, happens with just one actor. So
Absolutely. Yeah, huge thank you to everybody in the incredibly talented cast. I thank you so much. It's really wonderful that it's like a proud parent. Like you say all the time that you think everyone's so great, but then when somebody else also agrees with you that has nothing to do with the project, it's really quite validating and wonderful for the cast. So thank you guys so much. This is really, really, truly wonderful.
Absolutely. And thank you. We're pleased to recognize the great work that was done. So I know that the filmmakers from Toprak are here, and from My Other Suit is Human. So let's bring in Toprak.
Can you hear? Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Can you see us? Can you hear us? I don't know. It's
We can hear you.
Okay. Greetings from Germany. We are in München here, and we are so happy to have won the best in cinematography. I'm very, very happy. Thank you very much. And I think I'm speaking for our actor Numan, whose birthday was today. I think very happy to get this best acting award. It's crazy. Thank you very, very much.
Absolutely. Well, you know, this film deserves every accolade that it gets. So thank you for being with us. What time is it in Germany now?
It's 11:40.
Yeah. So hopefully we will be done in time to be reasonable hour on your end. But thank you.
We are very thrilled. Thank you very much, Judy.
Absolutely. So My Other Suit is Human. Kira and Andrew, are you here? Kira? Hello? There you are. Hello. I don't know if we can, I don't think we can hear you. Why don't we, we'll come back to you. We're just gonna move on, okay? But we will come back to you. So don't go away. All right, so moving forward. So a few years ago, we started to give the Fortitude in Filmmaking Award, and this award is given to a filmmaker who has really gone above and beyond to get the film made, has made the film against all odds, and often at some personal peril. So this is our third Fortitude in Filmmaking Award, and this year the award goes to Christopher Smith for the documentary film Current Sea. Is Chris here? Chris, you're muted if you want to unmute yourself. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Congratulations for
Yeah.
the third recipient of our Fortitude in Filmmaking Award.
Well, thank you so much. That's really amazing. Actually, I didn't expect it, but yeah, thank you, and thanks to all the people at Woods Hole and for putting together such an amazing festival. I really appreciate it.
We were thrilled to include the film and to recognize your work in bringing this story out. It's such an important story, even though the film was made a few years ago. I think it probably hasn't changed very much in its importance.
Yeah, well, actually, believe it or not, it was pretty up to date. It just took a few years to make. But I want to say thank you. But also, I just want to also point out that the real people who are taking risks are the people on the front lines of these issues in oftentimes developing countries, but around the world, who are putting themselves in harm's way to make the world a better place. So I just want to acknowledge that more than what I did capturing their stories. So.
And we're happy to be able to present those stories to everybody. So thank you for letting us do it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. All right.
Waiting for Kira to come back, or are you?
Kira, are you with us?
Let's see.
All right, now we move on to the Screenwriting Awards. There will be very few narrative films without screenplays, but they all start as a story. So to present these awards is the head of this section, Hortense Gerardo.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Screenwriting Awards section of the awards night of the Woods Hole Film Festival. I want to thank all the screenwriters who submitted their works. It was a difficult field to choose from, but I am very happy to announce the finalists and the winners of the screenplay competitions. So without further ado, let's begin. All right, we're going to start with the comedy shorts. And the finalists for the Comedy Short Screenwriting Awards are Secret Lies of the Gossip Teen by Elisa Coular and Josie's Date with Death by Lisa Marie Tedesco. And the winner is, drumroll please. The winner is Josie's Date with Death by Lisa Marie Tedesco. When funeral video montage maker Josie St. Germain matches with a famous immortal on a dating site, Mythical Meetup, the pair decide to go on a date that proves we're all just looking for love. Set with the backdrop of Reno, Nevada, Josie's Date with Death sets a fun tone to awkward first dates, even when the date is with Death. This screenplay had a clever premise, sharp dialogue, and intriguing characters. Congratulations, Lisa Marie Tedesco. If you're here with us, would you like to say a few words? Aha, Lisa is here. So, Lisa, can you join us? We see your name, Lisa, in the chat box.
All right, how about now?
Aha.
Is it
Welcome.
working? Are we all? Okay,
Yep.
great.
We can't see your face, but we see your name.
Oh, well, that's okay. As long as you can hear me, that's fine.
Okay.
Well, thank you for enjoying the script so much. It was interesting because I was in Reno last year, and I don't know if any of you've been to Reno, Nevada, but like it just holds just so much heart and quirkiness that I just had to write a screenplay about it. And interesting enough, I wanted the main character to go on a date with death for some random reason, and this is where it came to be. So thank you so much for enjoying it, and thank you for awarding the prize to Josie.
Well, thank you, Lisa. It was wonderful. And yes, Reno, Nevada, the staging ground for Burning Man. So the theme of your screenplay is quite appropriate indeed. All right. Oops. All right. Shall we go to the next category? Okay. The next category is the Dramatic Shorts finalists. We have The Purple Line Express by Johanna Falzone and Hello, I Must Be Going by Sarah Hallowell. And the winner is... The winner is Hello, I Must Be Going by Sarah Hallowell. Clap, 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 clap. Based on a true story, a 10-year-old girl develops a touching and unusual friendship with an elderly man next door in Los Angeles. Set in the 1970s, this screenplay, through deft sketches, describes the final days of a world-renowned comedian. Congratulations, Sarah Hallowell. If you're here with us, would you like to say a few?
That's my husband. I just wanted to say thank you. You interviewed us for our Q&A, and it's really nice to see you again. And I just wanted to thank Judy as well and everybody at the Woods Hole Film Festival. I wish I could be there in person to get the award, but Zoom will have to do. I wanted to thank my husband, Ned, and my son, Walker, and my mom, Ellen Kaplan, who made this story possible because she recognized our famous neighbor back in the day. So I wanted to say goodnight and be safe and wear a mask, everybody.
Yes, thank you so much, Sarah. And
Thank you, Dan.
Okay, moving on to the next category. There are only 2 more to go. All right, the finalists for the comedy features are Girls on the Run by Lucas Hassel and The Imbalance by Naomi Listener. And the winner is, drum roll. Dun, 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 dun. The winner is Girls on the Run by Lucas Hassel. Yay! All right, so here we go. With escalating dementia pushing elderly Bella into a nursing home, this die-hard Clark Gable fan realizes she must go on one last road trip clear across to the US to attend a screening of Gone with the Wind. United in their desire to help Bella achieve her dream, 2 elderly friends who can't abide each other come along. Old age is not for the weak of heart. Girls on the Run is a delightful, broad-based comedy with 3 female protagonists, all in their 80s. This was a rollicking adventure with great pacing, snappy dialogue, and poignant moments of friendship. Congratulations, Lucas Hassel. If you're with us, and I know you are, would you like to say a few words?
Well, I am incredibly honored. Thank you so much. You did an amazing job moderating my chat with my fellow finalists. I happen to know Naomi as well, and she's an incredible writer. So I'm just really blown away by this incredible honor. And I sort of share it with her in spirit because I know she and I both sit in cafes and write scripts most of the time. So this award goes out to everyone who is interested in creating stories that hopefully will touch people. So thank you, Woods Hole. Really honored.
And thank you, Lucas. Congratulations. All right. And we have one more category. All right. There's Lucas's photo. All right, the final category is for dramatic feature finalists. Land of Light by Nicholas Batchelder and This Is Not Revenge by David Pirati. And the winner is This Is Not Revenge by David Pirati. Woohoo! Right. When the mob kills George after a security breach in the Federal Protective Service, his wife Ellen takes matters into her own hands to protect herself and her daughter Kelly from further retribution. This was an engaging screenplay with a feisty and resourceful female heroine. The script is peopled with believable characters, sharp dialogue, and moves along at a compelling pace. An impressive script. Congratulations, David Pirati. If you're here with us, would you like to say a few words? David, are you there? Shall I wait a few more moments? Any chance David is here or anyone on, well, it was a screenplay. All right. Well, I think that wraps it up for the Screenwriting Awards. Thank you again to all the screenwriters who submitted their scripts for consideration. Thank you to all the screenplay readers who volunteered their time to read all the scripts. And congratulations, winners of the 2020 Woods Hole Film Festival Screenwriting Competition. Follow us on Facebook or social media to find out further developments on a spotlight reading of these winning screenplays. Thank you, everyone. Stay safe.
Thank you, Hortense.
You're welcome.
All right, and now we are going to the next category of awards. So as I mentioned previously, we give jury awards and audience awards, and I never envy the jury because they really have a hard job. We have such great films, and their job is to really recognize the ones that are worthy of conferring an award to. All right, so the jury awards go, let's move it forward. We will begin with short documentary. So the short documentary jury this year was Dave Chan, Jill Lutz, and David Temez. And the award, the runner-up is Night Songs by Elizabeth Meyer and Matthew Bolton. And the winner is Lessons from Jeju by Nicole Gormley. Nicole, are you here? Well, I will read the statement on behalf of the jury. Lessons from Jeju is a beautiful glimpse into the Hanyo women of South Korea who free dive to the ocean floor for shellfish, not only as a way to earn a livelihood, but also as a way to sustain a vital part of their unique culture that spans generations. This skillfully crafted story is told through the eyes of Kimmy Werner, a freediver herself who also happened to be pregnant at the time of filming. This short documentary contains wonderful footage accompanied by a hauntingly tranquil score that makes you feel as if you are at sea. Though there are multiple subjects in the film, none of them overshadows the others. A tip of the hat to the filmmaker's keen editing. The message from Kimmy and the Hanyo is one of hope that future generations of women will continue their time-honored traditions and keep their fiercely independent way of life. Congratulations. All right. The next category is short drama. The short dramatic jury consisted of Jen Alvarez, Curtis John, Scott Labita, Julie Lutz, and Sav Rogers. These guys had a really tough job. We have a lot of short dramatic films. The second runner-up is Savage by Dennis Dobrovada. Congratulations to Dennis. The runner-up is My Hero by Logan Jackson. And the winner is Feeling Through by Doug Rowland. Doug, if you're here, would you like to say a word or two? Congratulations, Doug.
Hi, thank you so much. It's really an honor. First and foremost, I want to thank Judy and John and everyone from the festival. You know, a big part of Feeling Through is not just hopefully, again, the people enjoying it as moving entertainment, but also the message of awareness for the deafblind community we have attached to that. So it's really helpful when festivals like you guys really embrace that. And again, also thank you so much for allowing us to do the Feeling Through experience, which goes a little bit more into that. And just lastly, I'll say I had my first experience with you guys in person back in, when was that, 2016. And it was amazing to be there in person. And certainly that's like, you can't replace that, but I want to give you guys a lot of credit for doing such a great job pivoting to this virtual format and creating a platform that looked really nice and was really easy to navigate, and for just allowing it, you know, a way for us to still stay connected during this time where we're all in different places. It's truly an honor, and so happy to be back here and get to connect with you guys again and be a part of the festival.
Well, thank you, and thanks for not only bringing your film, but the Feeling Through experience. It was a very special opportunity for so many people. I think if people haven't had a chance to see it, maybe they will be able to find it online. But it's so important, and that is the one thing that we're really proud of, is to be able to bring all of these films to audiences which would never have a chance to see them but for film festivals. So thank you for being part of the festival.
Thanks. And if I could say just one last plug about being able to see it, in addition to doing free Feeling Through experiences, which again includes Feeling Through and the supporting documentary and a panel discussion with the deafblind community, we also do a weekly live stream called Feeling Through Live. And if you're interested in any of that, you can go to youtube.com/feelingthrough, subscribe there, and all of that goes up on our YouTube channel eventually. So if anyone's interested in the film or learning more about the deafblind community, youtube.com/feelingthrough is a great place to go. Thanks again.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we are lucky that actually Logan Jackson from My Hero is here. Logan, please join us. This is as good as the Academy Awards in terms of production value, right?
This is
Better.
okay. There we go. All right.
Hi,
Perfect.
Logan.
Hi. How are you guys?
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I want to thank the terrific staff of Woods Hole for still continuing this wonderful film festival. This is my first Woods Hole experience, and it was amazing. You guys really made it a family-like environment, and from the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate you guys, and everyone who checked out My Hero and loved it and believed in it and supported it. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, and my family, my mother, my sisters. Love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting My Hero and watching My Hero. It means a lot to me.
Thank you for bringing it to us and for allowing us to show it to the world. You know, I will say too that one of the things about the Woods Hole Film Festival is we really try and encourage all of the filmmakers who are both part of the festival and who submitted the festival to keep coming back. This really is a community. Keep making your films. It's worth it. We know it's hard, but it's worth it. Keep doing it.
Absolutely. Thank you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations. All righty. So now we're moving to short comedy and animation. So the comedy and animation shorts jury included John Gann, Richard Gilbert, Herb Nipson, and Rachel Somer. And the first award goes to short comedy. The runner-up is Rigor Mortis by Charles Kinane. And the winner is I Can Change by Jim Jenkins. And I'm just going to take a minute to read the jury's statement. Cleverly written, beautifully performed, and carefully edited, I Can Change elevates the one-joke time travel film to a new level. In a jam-packed 15 minutes, director Jim Jenkins takes audiences on the ride of a lifetime, from wedding to kids to the far future of the planet, with wicked clever comedy and touching moments of reflection. Jim, are you with us? No, Jim. All right. Well, congratulations to Jim. So the jury award for the animated short. The runner-up is Beyond No by Patrick Smith. This is an incredible film. And the winner is Grab My Hand, A Letter to My Dad by Camus Johnson and Pedro Piccinini. I am going to take a moment to read the jury statement. In the midst of the Black Lives Matter era, the touching and heartfelt Grab My Hand, A Letter to My Dad holds a special relevance. The honest portrayal of positive male role models, masculinity, and the meaning of lifelong friendships inspire all who watch this beautifully crafted and uniquely animated film. Superheroes come in all forms, and in the case of Grab My Hand, Camus Johnson and Pedro Piccinini have rescued the animated short form. Congratulations. Are you guys here? Does not look like it. Well, I know this is not the last we will hear from them, from this team. Moving on to documentary feature. The documentary features jury included Beth Murphy, Karen Alcott, and Jay Spain. The second runner-up is Raise Your Voice by Mary Beth Romslow. The runner-up is Fish and Men by Darby Duffin and Adam Jones. And the winner is Medicating Normal by Lynn Cunningham and Wendy Ratcliffe. And I'm going to read the jury statement. From the jury, this is an important film, and we were drawn into every story, every person, every truth and lie. We had no understanding of the perils of prescribed drugs, yet always had a fear. But when a doctor puts you on drugs, you expect that they know what is best. We hope this film is seen far and wide. The pace was gripping, and we were spellbound. The title will stick with us for a long time. Thank you to all the people in the film for being so convicted to tell this story. We wish each of you well, and thank you for your courage. Then Narrative Feature Award. The jury includes Ricky Margulies, Sandy Masakian, and Glenn Reynolds. And this jury broke down the awards into comedy and drama. So the Comedy Feature Award goes to runner-up, Thank You Five by Michael Barnard and Reed S. Stryker. And the winner is Drama-Rama by Jonathan Wysocki. Is Jonathan here? Jonathan is here. As we get Jonathan on, first I'm going to read the jury statement. From the jury, taking us back to the grungy halcyon days of 1994 in small town California, Drama-Rama tells a story that we can all relate to as we watch a group of school friends spend their final night together before they all go off on their separate ways in life. What should have been a celebration of friendship is uncomfortably thrown open as home truths start coming out about each of the friends and their relationships with one another. A nostalgic and emotional gut punch that captures a weird and wonderful moment as we leave adolescence behind while teetering on the brink of adulthood. Drama-Rama is simultaneously hilarious and sweet, uncomfortable and heart-wrenching, but ultimately leaves the audience believing that in their own unique way, each of the five friends is going to be okay. Congratulations, Jonathan. Would you like to say a few words?
Oh my gosh, that was such a sweet, beautiful summary of. Thank you so much.
I didn't write it clearly.
Well, thank you to the jury. Thank you to you, Judy. I mean, again, you are the founder of this entire festival that brings independent film together. You started screening my shorts 15 years ago. So I think that statement that you said before about, once you're part of the Woods Hole family, you're always part of the Woods Hole family is.
We're not the mafia, Jonathan, really.
I know, but I'm just saying, it's like, you support independent filmmakers who make shorts for many, many years. And I'm one of those people. And this is my first feature. And I thank you so much to Woods Hole and the jury and John and Hannah and you and the entire staff for working so hard this year. So thank you.
Well, congratulations. And like I've said, a number of times, we know how hard it is to make films. It's even harder now. We will be here. We will be a platform. We will support filmmakers because these stories have to get out into the world. And if not for festivals, I'm not quite sure what would happen. So as difficult as it might be for us to all figure out how to make this work in the future, we're going to be right there helping all of you have a home. So come back with your next film too.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Okay. And the jury award for Best Dramatic Feature. The runner-up is Nowhere by David Salazar and Francisco Salazar. And the winner is Toprak by Sevgi Hirschhauser. If you guys are still here, we'd love to have you back on. But while we make that happen, I will read the jury statement. Set in a remote Turkish village, Toprak offers a stunning peek at a life that few of us have ever experienced before, either in real life or on the screen. At its heart lies a magnificent performance by teenage actor Burak Aydin, who is the protagonist, Burak drags us along in his heartbreaking journey as his life is thrown upside down by his grandmother's death. Director Sevgi Hirschhauser doesn't pull any punches, showing Barak's agony as he is torn between familial loyalty to the uncle that raised him and a desperate need to better himself and do something with his life. At once heartbreaking and life-affirming and filled with beautiful storytelling that is enhanced by both the cinematography and score, Toprak represents the best of international independent cinema and is a worthy winner of this year's award. Congratulations. Are the filmmakers from Toprak?
Yes.
And nowhere here. Yeah. Hi. Hi.
Hello, can you see us also?
No.
Pity, we don't know why it's not like, but
Now you're gone. Now you're back.
oh yes. So it's a little bit late, but oh yes, say something.
Yeah, I'm so shocked. I'm so thankful. So that is my first feature film, and yeah, I didn't study film. I just wanted to make my first feature film, and I make this story from what is touching me. I just prepared what's touching me. I took a note around, and then I was thinking I have to make one meaningful film, but I was not knowing it's meaningful enough, or it is meaningful to me, but it is meaningful for another people. I was not sure, and this is my first festival experience. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for supporting and giving chance my first feature film.
And thank you to Wood Soul Film Festival. Thank you very much.
Well, we're thrilled, and we're thrilled for you, and we know this will not be your last feature film either. And
There will be more to come. Thank you very much.
we hope that we can help this film have a nice life and a good journey. Thank you. I believe that one of the filmmakers from Nowhere is here too. Hello. I think we can't hear you, Francisco.
Oh, okay. Thank you guys so much. This is an honor. Thank you very much to the Woods Hole Film Festival for giving us this opportunity to be at this festival and for giving our world premiere. I know my brother's here as well.
Ah, can you join us?
Yes.
Well, we're thrilled that we were able to provide the opportunity to have this world premiere. And yeah, do you want to sort of give any background about the film? How, you know?
Well, the film was made in Colombia, and it was also made in New York. So it was a very challenging to make it. It was very challenging to make. The process of making the film was very difficult because we were filming in two different continents, and we were also the scheduling was very, very interesting because we had so many actors and so many cast members, and we had to make sure that everyone was in the same place. And
it was also our first feature film.
Yes.
Wow.
It's our first feature film, so it was a really interesting experience and something that we'll never forget.
Well, congratulations. And again, we hope that this will help launch it along its life. And we hope that we will see your next work as well.
And we really, really.
Thank you.
Congratulations to the other filmmakers as well, all the winners as well. This is really amazing. It's great to see everyone that's won and all the things that everyone said. It's wonderful to be a part of the Woods Hole family. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Moving forward. Oh. I think Reed from Thank You 5 is going to join us. And after this, we'll move on to the audience awards. Reed, hello.
Hey, thank you guys. I just wanted to say thank you for the runner-up award and a huge congratulations to the winner. Just again, very, very thankful to even be a part of this. And also a huge thank you to Woods Hole that you guys have done everything possible to create like the semblance of an actual film fest, even though no one's actually with each other. So really a big thank you to you guys, more so than anything else. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you. And, you know, your film appropriately named. Thank you. 5. All right. So moving on to the audience awards. So the audience awards are conferred upon films by audience voting. Generally, the voting happens in person at the festival. This year was a little bit different. But, you know, we feel like it's an important thing for films to be recognized by both an audience and a jury. It gives filmmakers an opportunity to sort of gauge the work from a different kind of perspective. And so we love being able to give both kinds of awards. All right, so the audience awards, we won't list the name of the audience members. John? John Gamache.
Sorry about that. It wouldn't let me unmute. Hi. Second runner-up, Without a Whisper, by Kajajoni Fox. Not sure if she's here. Moving on, the runner-up, Name Crew, Tiny Toons by Rusty Rosenberg. And it looks like Rusty is here.
Hi, thank you guys so much. This was an Indiegogo film, so big thank you to everyone that donated to make it happen. And of course, my subjects, KK and Short, for allowing me to tell their story. I think it's a real pleasure that people allow us into their lives and trust us to tell their story. So thank you, and agree with everyone that, you know, you guys at Woods Hole for making this such a wonderful film festival, all things considered. It was very well run, and I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Take the screenshot. And I think we have our second runner-up winner popping on here in a second. Here we go. Hello. I know I completely mangled your name again too, I'm sure, but I'll let you correct that right now.
My name is Kajajoni Fox. I'm the director of Without a Whisper, and so happy to be recognized as second runner-up for our film from the audience. That's awesome. So thank you to Woods Hole. I really like being part of the film festival. This was our premiere for our film. I enjoyed talking with the chats with the other directors and, you know, watching the other films, and congratulations to everybody that made a film for the festival. So I just want to say thank you.
Thank you for bringing it to us. We are thrilled to be able to show it.
Thank you, Judy.
Yeah.
Okay. And the winner, short documentary audience award, is As We Are, Michael R. Faulkner. Produced by Robin Miller Unger, and looks like Robin is here. I think Michael's here too. Oops. Hey, Robin. Hey, Michael.
Hey,
Michael. Oh, man.
wow.
I'll pop on too.
Thank you, audience. Thank you, audience. Thank you, Woods Hole. You guys are incredible. This has been such a journey for everybody I know, and you just persevered and made it happen, and we appreciate it so much. And we also want to just give a big shout out to everybody who was in our film, all of these musicians who, again, trusted us to tell the story, to show the concert, and onward and upward. And Michael, take it from there, because you were really in the trenches, brother.
Well, thank you very much, audience. Thank you, Woods Hole. It's been an honor to be part of the festival, and you guys did a great job. And I hope to be there in person someday and shake your hands. Anyway, and I want to say thank you to all our supporters, and especially to Evan, Andrea, and Caroline, and all the families that were participated in the making of As We Are. Thank you very much, and I hope this feels really good. And also Robin, my incredible producer, seriously could not have done any of this without her.
Thank you. Thanks so much, guys.
Thrilled to have you here.
There's a lot of button clicking. All right. All right, next audience award for short dramatic. Second runner-up, The Woman Under the Tree by Karishma Kohli. And I'm going to switch it over to the crew from that film. You guys there?
Here. We're
Can you turn
here.
your camera on so you can see your beautiful faces.
Share video. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry. There
Here
you
we
go.
go.
Hi, everybody. Roberto and also Prashant. We're writers and producers. We just want to say a big thank you to all the supporters of our short, and of course to you guys at Woodsfall. It really has been an amazing experience during these challenging times. It was such a refreshing experience just to see the professional level of your festival. I cannot imagine what it's like when you are actually there. We hope to join you in hopefully next year. And just really quick, a big thanks to our director, Karishma Kohli. She's in India, sleeping probably. And to our main lead, Alina Interiano, for the fantastic job that she did.
And you guys, I can't be that polite. Thank you so much. I'm super excited right now. I can't keep the politeness going. Thank you very much. This is so exciting. Thank you. I mean, I just can't believe that you guys were able to pull off this festival at such a crazy time. And everyone from John, Judy, Lillian, Hannah, you guys have just been so supportive to every single person that called in. And I just can't tell you, like, in this era to have this kind of warmth coming from you guys means so much. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Well, it was great having your film. And just so you know, that was actually very polite still. So
I'll work on it more at the next one.
have any worries there. But it was great to meet you guys and have your film here. And hopefully Karishma will wake up to some nice news in the morning. I'm going to switch myself back. Our runner-up is Transfer by Sage Mears and Aaron Pagnano. I don't know if they're here today. And our winner, Under the Lights by Miles Levine. Is Miles here? Miles is here. How you doing, Miles?
Hi. Oh man, I'm shocked. I didn't see that coming. Thank you so much. I want to reiterate what everybody else has been saying, which is you guys did such a good job putting this together, and you know, against all odds. And I felt so well taken care of. Your communication was really great. And I want to dedicate this to the 1 in 26 people with epilepsy who never get to see themselves on screen. And that was the impetus for this film. So I hope this can be a big hug to excuse me, to everyone out there. So if anybody's interested in learning about the film, underthelightsfilm.com. We're working on the feature. So maybe at a future Woods Hole, I'll see you in person, film or no film. I'd really like to be there. So thank you so much.
We'd love to have you. And thanks again for sharing your film. And we wish you a lot of luck. A lot of people, I think, need to see that film. So thanks again, Miles, for bringing it to Woods Hole. I feel like this ran a lot smoother, Judy, when it was just you talking. But okay, our short comedy audience awards. Our second runner-up, Island Queen, Zachary Grady and Jen Harris. Shot just down the road from us in Falmouth Harbor. And
They might have hacked the audience on this one. We have
maybe
no idea.
one of many films with an SNL alum in it. As you can see there. I don't know if Zach or Jen are here. A runner-up, Blocks by Bridget Maloney. And our winner, Boys and Toys by Kevin P. Alexander. Kevin here. Hello, Kevin. All right. Well, they can knock on the door if they arrive here later. Animated short, second runner-up, Bag by Robin Frohart. This is the most insane use of paper and cardboard I've ever seen in my life. Is Robin here? Our runner-up, Beyond No by Patrick Smith. Now you get to see two of the over 3,000 masks that are in this film, so you'll have to watch the film to see the rest because this is the last one we're showing for the night. And our winner, again, Grab My Hand, A Letter to My Dad by Camus Johnson and Pedro Piccinini. And you've heard our jury statement about that. This is just a beautiful, beautiful film. And we were very, very happy to have all these films in the festival. And I think my part of talking is over now, Judy. So we're heading back to you.
Okay, again, so audience award for narrative feature. Second runner-up, Nowhere by David Salazar and Francisco Salazar, the Salazar brothers.
Hi guys. Well, again, thank you very much. It was awesome to be a part of the Woods Hole Film Festival, and I mean, I guess this one means even more, and not means even more, but it means so much because this one comes from the audience. So, really happy that the people that saw the film loved it and enjoyed it. It's an honor. It's really an honor to even be selected for a runner-up position. I'm excited. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, we're thrilled. We always love it when the audience award and the jury award coincide. Runner-up, Zorro's Solo by Martin Busker. I'm not sure if Martin is here.
It's also very late in Germany, so I'm going to imagine he's going to wake up to this.
Martin is not with us. And the winner, Give or Take by Paul Riccio. Yay, congratulations to you guys. Paul, are you here? I know Jamie is here. Hi, Jamie.
Wow. Oh, I don't have video going. Oh, hello.
There's Paul. Hello, Paul, come on in.
Paul, you there?
Unmute.
Paul?
See. Hello?
Is it
Hello?
turn your,
Hello?
turn your camera on, Paul?
Yeah, hold on. No, go ahead, Jamie. Just go ahead, Jamie. I'm on my phone, so I don't even know how to do it on my phone.
Paul's somewhere in the woods.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is fantastic. We had no idea, and we just have to say the same thing that everyone has said over and over again. And that the way that you guys have made this into a festival that has been as welcoming and has worked as well as it has online is fantastic. And you've been able to make the film sort of available to people who wouldn't necessarily have been able to see it even, which is great as well. It was a wonderful experience, and we're over the moon because this was our premiere, and to get an audience for your world premiere is like it's just fantastic. So,
and filmed on Cape Cod, no less.
And filmed on Cape Cod.
Not that.
Yeah,
that
this is terrific.
Well, we're so thrilled for you guys. You know, I did the Q&A with you, so I got to hear a lot of the backstory, but it's an important film. And, you know, Paul, we know how much effort went into it on your part. I don't know if you want to say a few words.
Yeah, it's really something. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but no, it's really something. And I just want to give, it all started with my sister Janet, who was a big supporter of mine throughout, and she was a huge part of this film. And she had been ill from ALS during the whole, for the past few years, and through production, I was keeping her involved in all that. And she passed about 2 months after we wrapped. And I just want to remember her, because without her, the film truly it wouldn't have been possible. So I just want to remember her today. And this is, as Jamie was saying, this is just a thrill. And I can't think anything more perfect than being at Woods Hole and having shot on Cape Cod. It's just too perfect. So from the bottom of my heart, something I'll always remember. And it's just terrific. So thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations, you guys. We know this film will be out in the world, and we can't wait. Okay.
That's it.
Next category.
Oh, wait, we have another category.
Yeah.
Jeez, I jumped the gun there. Stand by.
Documentary Feature Audience Award. The second runner-up goes to Mayor by David Osit. A very important and timely film. Don't think David is here. The runner-up, Microplastic Madness by Atsuko Quirk and Debbie Lee Cohen. And the winner is Public Trust by David Garrett Byers. I'm not sure. I don't think David is not here either. Atsuko is in Japan, so I believe the time difference is pretty great. All right, so the best of the fest always goes to the audience award that scores the highest. And this year's award goes to Medicating Normal by Lynn Cunningham and Wendy Ratcliffe. So again, the audience and the jury were really thinking along the same lines. All these films are incredible and all these films are important. And again, sort of from the bottom of my heart, and I know I speak for everyone who works on the festival. To all the filmmakers, thank you so much for bringing us your films and for letting us share them with the audience. And we hope that we will have, this is the beginning of a long community building relationship with you, and that we can help your films get out into the world. And we are here as a resource, and we hope that you will all stay in touch and be a resource and a community for each other. And we hope that everyone who was part of the festival this year will be here with our next in-person event, whether you have a film or not, because we really love meeting everyone. We have fun parties, and you know, what's a festival without fun parties? John, did you want to say anything?
Nothing too much. I mean, this was it was a wild, crazy, interesting, fun ride. I'm really, really glad that we were able to do this. I think we're very lucky that we happen to be in a position where we can still continue our mission to help support and promote independent film in this particular environment we're in right now. And I know it's hard for everybody, and it was just a perfect, wonderful example of everybody in this community coming together and really trying to make something positive happen. And I'm just so proud of everybody, the staff. I mean, everybody worked unbelievable hours. I know the filmmakers worked extra hard on their ends, but in the end, I think it all came together. And I'm, again, just really, really glad with the results, and glad with all the connections everybody's made. And hopefully we can continue on this path and stay connected and see everybody again down the road.
Well, I just want to say two more things. One, which is that we do screenings year round. And so this is just the beginning of the journey, not the end. And now that the virtual world has opened up to us, we think it's even going to be, hopefully we'll have more of an opportunity throughout the year to also bring back your films and show them before audiences. And, you know, we are one of many film festivals that is trying their hardest to stay around. And we hope that you will support film festivals in addition to Woods Hole, because film festivals are really the place where independent film still has a life. And so we wanted just to say thank you. We're part of the Film Festival Alliance. Don't hesitate to reach out to us if you need introductions to other festivals as well. So with that said, this came in at a record hour and 40 minutes. I don't know if that's record long or record short, but thank you so much. We really loved having you all here, and we hope that you'll be back here with your next film, and that we'll see you all before then, if not on Zoom, possibly in person. Somebody just has to cure the coronavirus. You're filmmakers, you can do it.